Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in, OTB, here on this Tuesday morning, May 26th. Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, whole wolf back here.
Welcome back, buddy.
It's only gone like a day.
Yes. It's a long day.
A lot of words.
Oh, yeah. A lot of words were spoken. Absolutely. It was good.
Can you give me a quick recap?
I actually don't know. I told you I was leaving the show, and I called Lacey, and she's like, "Hey, how'd it go?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know." What did y'all talk about? I was like, I don't even remember.
It's good.
So it's good stuff. It was very sporty, though.
Was it?
It actually was, like more so than you would think. He even said, I think that was way more sports than we talk when Jake was here, and we were like, I don't know.
I don't think that's an accurate representation.
Yeah, but I mean, we hit a lot.
Crop dusted them, surface level.
Okay.
You know.
Hey, it's what we're here for. We are not here for the deep dives.
How was your weekend?
It was great.
Up in the Shreve.
It was great. It was good to be back in my hometown. We went up there early on Friday. Spent the whole weekend there. Did the whole deal. Had a crawfish boil at my dad's house. Swimming at my mom's house. We had a lot of fun. It was good family time. Some family members I hadn't seen in a while.
Saw some peeps you don't see very often.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was good. Enjoyed Memorial Day. I had NFL radio yesterday. We weren't off from that. We were off from this show. So got back, did that show yesterday. Just hung out.
NFL didn't give you off for Memorial Day?
We did not.
That is so un-American.
Wow.
We did not get off from Memorial Day.
And it's probably during the time that you're supposed to have a little moment of silence.
Yeah, isn't that 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock.
The show was 11 to 2 yesterday.
European games are kind of starting
Yeah.
to make more sense, though.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's not even just European. It's worldwide. We're trying to add another one. Oh, good Memorial Day, though. Watch the Knickerbockers sweep the Cavs.
They sure did.
Bro,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
11
You
straight.
know, 11 straight playoff wins. I don't know what's going on. I'm not used to being here. God bless you, Alondra. I'm not used to being here in Knicks
Thank you.
fandom.
Mm-hmm.
So happy for you. What, since 99?
99. Yeah, and even in that one, like 99, like they were like a really low seed, and they just kind of like got hot at the right time. You didn't really ever feel like they were gonna go do anything.
Yeah. But a
Yeah,
sweep
11.
is a
they've been
statement.
sweeping everybody.
Yeah.
I thought Cleveland would get one.
Yeah, they're a really good team, and they beat.
Odds are that they would get one.
I thought they'd get gentlemen swept, Matt, but
Yeah,
That's what I was
sure.
gonna say.
didn't happen.
No
So
gentlemen.
now Nick's just waiting on the opponent.
Best of
On the
three
Spurs.
on the other
And I'm
side.
so glad the Spurs won because like I want that series to be really good, and it has been.
Well, and I hate SGA, so I hate
you
the
and all your
way
friends hate SGA.
the Thunder play basketball. It's ruining the game, but
Yeah. It's so funny. There's like a great debate on social media. Like there's a lot of like,
I see more hating than I do.
there's definitely
Yeah.
that, but there's definitely like basketball analysts that are like, oh, to the letter of the law, actually that is a foul. It's like, yeah, it's a foul, but they're kicking their leg out and
Right.
making contact on purpose.
De'Aaron
Doesn't look
Fox-
natural.
De'Aaron Fox said that Greg Popovich gave them like a little motivational speech.
Okay.
And so they really took it to heart.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I did hear about old
Yeah.
Pop.
Shout out to Pop. Him and Tim Duncan have been at the games, and I
And
think
the Admiral.
Manu was out there. Yeah, I saw the
The
Admiral.
Admiral's there once too. I know for sure. Still looks like he could play.
So I heard that Pop has been like there all season and like in the locker room a lot, talking to them, motivating them. But like after the game they lost, it was the first time that they said that he came in. Then they were like, "Nah, this ain't it."
I mean, you
and
can't.
He kind of got after him a little bit.
You can't upset the GOAT like that.
How many people in the world can go into a team that they're not the head coach of and rip them?
Yeah.
Like after a loss. And they're like, okay,
maybe,
all right.
maybe 4.
Let's see.
Like Saban could do it. Pop
Saban
could
could do it.
Go back to Alabama. Before Belichick took the Carolina
job
he
and started dating a 24-year-old.
Yeah.
Graves is
Adult
head
cheerleader.
coach, and
Right.
he coached him.
Yeah.
He could probably
He
do
could
it.
go back, and he could probably do it.
An adult unaffiliated cheerleader.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
Coach
weird.
Saban could go back to Alabama and maybe LSU.
He probably
Lane's
could come back to
relationship.
LSU.
Yeah.
But
Which
I mean,
I've been a part of those. They're motivational,
Yeah.
all right?
Greg never really wanted. That was like a you had to step away kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of hard for him to give it up, but worked. Whatever he said to them,
Oh, yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Maybe the greatest ever.
I think so.
I mean, him and Phil Jackson, you know.
Well, how about Mike Brown though, man? Like,
Yeah.
maybe happier for him than anybody because I mean the Knicks took a risk. Remember, Tibbs got him to the conference finals last year, and they said you're out. This isn't good enough. And you hire Mike Brown. Everybody was like, he's collecting NBA teams like they're Infinity Stones. Like the guy's coached like a dozen NBA teams. He was a retread. We talk about the Pels always hiring a retread. It's kind of what Mike Brown was.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's like, he got to the finals once behind LeBron James. Like, what does that look like? And he's been perfect fit for New York this year.
Been good.
Wait, so is this going to be the Pels?
No.
Oh.
So they
I thought you just made a comparison there. I was ready.
don't have Jalen Brunson.
Sure. Good one in the chat. Coach K could go back to Duke and rip.
Coach K could go back for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. His former player is the head coach there. That's a good one.
I mean, I'm sure Skip has given a couple
no
of
doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Skip's good. And happy birthday, by the way.
happy
Over the
belated.
weekend. Skip. All right. Enough about. We'll get to. Trust me. There's gonna be plenty of Knicks on the show today.
Is it?
Yeah, from me, not you. Because
I figured they were doing well because I had a Jalen Brunson card that got like 9 offers on it that I was selling. It's just been sitting there for like 7 months.
I like that you at least are somewhat,
A little bit in tune.
a little bit,
Adjacently.
because
I had
of
one
course,
guy's name,
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
All right. How was your Memorial Day?
Memorial
The
Day
whole
was
weekend.
good. The whole weekend was actually very nice. Yesterday was
Mustache is
actually
back, so you're feeling pretty good.
Say it again.
Mustache is back.
The mustache is back.
Yeah.
What for better or for worse? It's back.
After Tuzette just said she hates it.
Oh, no doubt. Like, yeah.
We just asked her on Thursday. She's like, nah.
No, you can't do it. So I shaved it even like so it could pop a little bit more. Shaved everything else a little bit tighter. It was very good. It was nice to have a 3-day weekend with everybody. And the kids were fired up. I mean, it was like first weekend summer.
Oh yeah.
So we have all these things planned, and like our kids had the most probably dynamic electric like start to summer possible. Actually, on Memorial Day, it was a little bit like more laid back, a little bit more low key for at least the first half of the day. And the kids were like, what are we doing? Like, what is the plan here? We've done something for like 15 straight hours these first 3 days of summer. Yeah. Why are we just sitting here bored? So it's time for them to be bored a little bit.
Okay.
Time for them to like learn how to live in the boredom.
Yeah.
A little. Right? But it was really good. It was I'm not gonna say it's the most restful because we were going. But yeah, it was a lot of pools, did some arcades. We went bowling this weekend. Not a big deal.
Hey, bud.
That's fun.
Hey, space it out some there, bud.
I know. No, we all put it into one weekend.
Yeah, really did.
Summer, let's do it.
You were like, we don't have 2 months of this. We just have this weekend. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly.
Matt's like, enjoy these 2 days, guys. This is your summer.
This is it. This is it. The rest of the time,
You're on your own.
you're going to be in a book.
We play with some sticks outside.
Now, you see those woods?
Go play with the coyotes in the
Yeah.
back.
That's right. Go accidentally find some snakes or something.
Yeah. All right.
We did find a turtle the other day.
Ooh.
So we got little
y'all
turtles
keep it?
that would go in our
Oh, yeah.
backyard a lot. We've been telling Tuzette because she's wanting a turtle.
Yeah.
And this has been going on for like 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
We're like, if you find a baby turtle,
In the back.
yep, we can try to domesticate it.
Okay.
We can try to keep it as a pet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Animal lovers out there, relax. Got it. It's a wild turtle. Anyway, well, if you want a baby one, cool. So 'cause we always see little grown-up turtles and adult turtles walking around the yard or
Yeah.
whatever. Pretty fun. They like to go play with them, poke them in the
fun.
shell.
Yeah.
Well, we're sitting there. We looked outside, a little turtle.
Like
Right
a little
outside.
baby.
Well, yeah, it was about 3 inches long. Lit up. It was out there. So we go get it, and we're like, oh, gosh, we got to keep this turtle now.
Right.
So I start taking pictures of it, different angles. Throw it to my guy, Chat GPT. What kind of turtle is this? It's called like some sort of musk turtle.
Okay.
And they call them like stinkies or something like that.
They stank.
Well, apparently when they get a little stressed out or scared, they release a stinky odor.
Okay.
Hence the name.
And apparently, as full-grown adults, they're only like 3 to 5 inches.
Okay.
So
it's an adult
We had to
then?
break it to Tuzette that this is not a baby. Like,
Yeah.
Good try.
This is
Ha
an adult.
Joke's on you. This is a full-grown stinky turtle.
Okay.
And so we didn't get it. So now, since then, she was like, since I was tricked and duped and thought it was a baby turtle, can we get a turtle now? So
So did you?
no.
Are you?
Currently doing research and trying
Just get
to
her a
talk her
turtle.
down. Just give her a turtle.
Just get her a turtle.
They don't do anything though.
They're adorable.
They just sit there.
It's just probably
But
easy
they're
to take
super
care
cute.
of.
Like,
Yeah.
Suzette, do you really want a turtle? They don't really do anything.
I mean,
They're
she can like play
but
with
she's
it.
like, but they're super unique animals.
Yeah, they are.
Like, yeah, that is fair. I don't have a counter argument to that.
And they're adorable.
How about just like a fish? At least they swim.
Those don't do
You
anything
get a
either.
cool tank design. I guess you could do that for, you get a little turtle habitat.
Turtles just like sit under a lamp and dip their toe in the water.
Probably be easy for her to take care of.
It's fair. They live to be like 50. That specific stinky turtle. was
Really?
like, yeah, life expectancy 30 to 50.
Oh yeah.
And they're that small the entire time.
That small? Mm-hmm. Just stinking it up.
All right. Learn something new.
I know.
That,
I
didn't know
had
that was
no
a
clue.
thing. All right. Well,
It's called a defense
Okay.
mechanism, Jake.
yeah. Yeah. Skunks have it.
Kind of like the bug.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, glad that was part of your weekend.
Yeah.
Stink turtles. Alondra, how about you?
So Saturday was like probably the best day ever. Louisiana Nursery had a rare plant sale. So I went and they had a bunch of like really cool and honestly like super rare
Yeah.
plants. They had a black magic plant out there, which is basically a black elephant ear.
Okay.
And I used to have elephant ears at the house I lived
I remember those
before.
growing up.
Yeah.
We had some,
And those were like really easy to take care of. And also like they just kind of grow on their own because of the environment. Like
Yeah.
Louisiana is like the perfect climate
Yeah.
for it. But
Makes sense.
speaking of things that live a long time, so I got a ponytail palm plant.
Ponytail palm.
Yeah.
plant.
So it's
Ponytail palm.
it's called a palm, but it's a succulent.
Yeah.
But it looks like it has like a bulb that looks like a palm trunk. Those live, if you take care of them, they can live hundreds of years. I was doing my research
wow.
this weekend. So the palm plant can be in my family for generations
that's
if I
pretty
take
cool.
care of it. Because
Wow.
it could live hundreds of years.
like
and
it's
they
like an
get,
oak.
right now it's small, like a little desk plant, but they get like tree sized.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then I got a rare, it was a red beauty is what they're called. It was super cool. And then
Yeah. Nothing says I'm getting older like a rare
I
plant
love a
sale,
rare
baby.
plant sale. It was so cool. They had a bunch of stuff out there. Some of them were expensive though. Like they had the Monstera plants.
Yeah, yeah.
But like they
No,
were
no.
like half albino. So one leaf was green and the other one was like straight up white.
Yeah.
Those were like $75 just for a one like a stem to propagate it.
No.
I know.
She had Louisiana Nursery though.
Yeah, the Louisiana Nursery is awesome.
It is.
They had other good sales there.
All right. So stinky turtles, plants, Tay-Tay. Memorial
Sushi
Day
and
And
weekend.
Gail's
Yeah.
ice cream too. So it was literally perfect
Yeah, there you
Saturday.
go.
Yeah.
We went down to Gulf Shores. Well, I guess Perdido because we were on the other side of the
Yeah.
of the bridge. So just in Florida, but we went down there. It's kind of last minute. My parents called us about 2 weeks ago. They were like, "Hey, we got a room. We could only get like a 3-bedroom because they booked theirs late.
Yeah.
Like, y'all want to drive down?" So Friday afternoon after I got off work, We drove down, actually got back like 6 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Drove in. So we had a little extended weekend.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Oh, that's not too bad of a drive. What's that?
I was like 3.5 hours. It wasn't bad.
Not too bad.
It was great.
You
Last trip pre-baby.
celebrate Memorial Day yesterday?
Oh, yeah. I mean, as much as you could driving home, but yeah.
Especially you could without loving America.
I had a shirt with an American flag on it in the car.
Not
a
on,
poser.
No, yeah, I was wearing it. Like,
Oh.
I had it on.
Did it have a Buc-ee's logo on it?
No, but we did stop at Buc-ee's.
Which Buc-ee's you stop at?
Oh, we ain't going to the Beach
You went
Express
to the
one
one
ever
in
again.
Mississippi.
Yep.
The Mississippi one?
If I never
Mississippi.
step foot in the Beach Express one, I'll be happy.
All right.
Mississippi one's the one we go to.
Great chaotic energy, I think. All right. I feel like we hadn't seen each other in a while. It's a good catch
I know.
up.
Yep.
You know?
I know.
hadn't
And
been
y'all
that
like
long.
ignored every text I sent in the group chat.
I didn't.
I
There
didn't
was
really
not
have-
anything that I looked at.
I know. I was about to say I was on vacation. I ignored every text. So
I didn't
this is
even
what it
see 'em.
is.
Didn't even see them.
So sorry I don't have a family to hang out with. And y'all do. I'm so sorry.
Hey,
I was trying to talk
be
to my
fair-
chosen family, my wolf pack,
To be fair,
and nothing.
To be fair, you do see your family more than I do, at least.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're about the same. Mine comes to me though.
I was
you
gonna
go to
say
yours.
Nancy be coming down here.
Yeah. Mine comes to me. You go to yours.
Yeah.
I hadn't been in Shreveport in it almost been
Hot
like
minute.
at least a year.
Yeah.
That's not, it's a little abnormal for me. When's the last time you've been to Tyler, Texas, Bo?
It's been a couple
Couple
calendar
years?
years.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to think about.
Couple 365s.
Taylor was in Walker last night and this morning.
Yeah, it was.
Where you? Yeah. Laundry? Last time you were in
In April.
Round Rock?
Oh, yeah, it was pretty soon.
Yeah, it was in
It was
April.
pretty recent.
Yeah.
Well, where did so I'm always curious when you go with 75 children,
Yes.
where do they all sleep? How'd it go? Well, the sleeping arrangements are always the most challenging part of traveling.
My mom has a room with 2 queen beds, and then she has a front room that has a king bed, and then she's got a pull-out couch. At the
Okay.
queen too.
So
So
y'all
just
are good.
everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Yeah.
No sleeping bags.
We are everywhere. No. Nope.
Good for y'all.
We got a plan, bud.
Smart.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. One of those deals, All right. We will step away. We'll get into the sports. LSU softball season comes to an end. There's a lot of softball drama going on, which we love. We love why the drama's happening. We'll get to that. A lot to get to here today. More OTB when we jump back live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. PelicanRoof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge. And we always say it because it is true. Boots on the ground in both locations. They're not driving back and forth on the basin. They are there in both locations, in the local community, always doing something. Now, we know what they are in the roofing game. Roof repair, roof replacement, they are the go-to. That's why they have over 600 five-star reviews right there on their homepage. So it's not just us saying it. It is over 600 reviews saying that they are 5-star, because that's exactly what they are. Go to the website today, see those reviews for yourself, schedule your appointment at pelicanroof.com.
That's right. PelicanRoof.com, the best roofing company in all of Louisiana. Offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge. And they are here to help for all of your roofing needs, whether that's a brand new roof, maybe you're doing a little home extension, you just need a little bit, or maybe it's a roof repair right there. 5-star reviews all over the internet. Call them at 337-703-4515 or visit pelicanroof.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Tuesday morning. Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website. little 80s Music Tuesday coming back at you. Hopefully get you in a good mood. Like, I don't know what the schedule is for everybody on like the first day of summer. I know for me, my two older boys, guess what they start today?
Off-season workouts.
Off-season workouts. Get your mind right. They're about 23 minutes into that thing.
This is day one, too.
Right
this
now,
is like
day one.
got to teach them something first day.
Do you remember like the feeling you had? It didn't matter how old you were. It's like, oof, old Tommy. Old Tommy Moffitt is going to be sitting out there waiting on us.
Well, because you knew the first day of summer was 26 110s.
Yes.
That was
Always
like,
and forever. Like, it didn't matter what.
First day of summer,
It's going to be 26
110s.
110s. Well,
Unless
a
you don't
minimum,
do them right.
A minimum of 26 110s.
26 done the right way.
Yeah. 26 perfect 110s.
And if you make the Olympics, you better win.
You better win.
You better win them all.
Not make your time, like
Benny.
guidelines, but you better win. And if you don't win, you got to start all over, even if you're on number 9. From a coach that's not supposed to be there. Technically.
You're not hurt. You don't carry that with you at all.
Wait a minute.
Only half a life ago.
How's Coach Saban in the stadium? He's not supposed to be here.
Yeah, what are you doing, pal?
Can't even really see him. I just hear him.
Voluntary 7-on-7s. Why is Jimbo yelling at me from the catwalk in the corner of the indoor?
Jamarcus.
That's not your reign. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, that is him. Him saying that is when I think of Jimbo, and I've done radio with Jimbo for 3 years. I still think GD Jamarcus.
GD DeMarcus. And the highest pitch.
The highest pitch possible.
Jamarcus.
All right. Sorry.
Flynn, get in.
Yeah.
Flynn, get out. Jamarcus, you're back in.
That's so
Jamarcus,
true.
you're out. Flynn, in. All right. Yep.
You know what? You got Flynn, get in.
At least you're consistent.
Consistently bad.
Yeah. Consistently bad.
All right. Sorry.
All right.
Our bad.
And we digress.
Let's go ahead and get the show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to goflowiv.com, GEAUX, flowiv.com, 225-953-8150, right off Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. It is GoFlow IV Spa, Health and Wellness. So it is hot. It is that time of year where a lot of people start to really get outside, start to work out. You got different sports groups, obviously, starting today as well. Make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready to go. Make sure you got enough fluids. And look, if you got the summer cold, which we all know those are coming as well, you start to feel it a little bit coming on. Make sure that you get ahead of it by going to see our friends over at goflowiv.com.
That's right. With the weather, it doesn't really matter if you work outside or maybe you're just a little overzealous lawn cutter like Taylor is, and you just want to cut that grass every day or every week. Yeah, you might need a little IV therapy. It'll help you hydrate. It'll help you feel better throughout the summer and throughout the year. Get hydrated, get vitamized. Go to goflowiv.com, and you can check out their menu of items, all the cocktail, the IV cocktails they have over there of all the vitamins, the additions that you have. You got an upset stomach, great place to go. If you got some inflammation, just started working out, trying to get that beach bod, that summer bod going, you got a little soreness, they got something for that as well. So go check them out right there, Jefferson Highway, GoFlow IV Spa.
All right, LSU softball season does come to an end in Tuscaloosa. On Friday, it was 7-0 Alabama, and then on Saturday, it was 4-1 after a very long rain delay. Now, after the rain delay, LSU went out there on the mound in the circle and absolutely shut down Alabama, but it was a little too late, and also Alabama just did not give up anything. In fact, LSU's one run that they did score is the only run that Alabama has given up all postseason long. So Alabama, the number 1 seed, 54-7 on the year. They do what they're supposed to do, and they win the Super Regional there in Tuscaloosa. But still, I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of things to say about LSU softball. I still think what they were able to do, how they turned it around in the middle of the season, that's very impressive to me. one of the top seeds, probably the top seed that did not host this year. Virginia Tech comes to Tiger Park, and they get beat in 2 games. 15-2 is the total score there. So you beat up on a really good softball team. You just run into a buzzsaw that was Alabama, a team that absolutely can go win the entire thing. So, no, you don't get back to the College World Series, but you still, from where the season was to where it ended up, you actually did have a really good run, and you ran into the best team in the country. That is the number 1 overall seed. Again, they've only given up 1 run in postseason play so far. So LSU softball, again, season comes to an end, but considering where they were, I think it was a pretty good year for the Tigers.
That's right. Alabama, they have a record of 54-7, pretty decent. So LSU, they go up against the best team in the country, and they finished the season with a 40-19 record, which, where, like Jake just said, and like we kind of talked about, it's like where the season started and where it was kind of looking like it was headed to finish the way they did, beating Virginia Tech in the regional, and then having at least a respectable showing. You just faced a better team than you on this past weekend, a team that could absolutely win the World Series. So, congratulations to the LSU softball team for kind of turning it around and showing us that a hell of a softball team. Just again ran into a better team this past weekend. But congratulations on finishing strong, and it was made some hopefully made some new fans this summer or this season, because they were exciting to watch and fun to watch. And like I said, we got into it about a month ago, and so they were. And kind of wish we had gotten into it a lot earlier than that, because they were a good team. They were fun, and congrats on a good 40-19 season.
Well, we talked about it on Friday. Alabama, just on paper, was a better team, and they kind of showed they're like the more complete team too.
Right.
And their pitching staff is, they've got power in that lineup. We talked about it. I think they had like 4 girls that were in double-digit home runs, but their pitching staff, the 3 ones that they're like always in rotation all have under a 2 ERA. Like they just, it's pretty good. They dominated LSU like with 11 strikeouts in game 1. So it's just, you faced a really, really good Alabama team, and just is what it is.
We talked about it a little bit on Friday, Matt. It was like, if LSU was going to win this game, it was going to have to be with their bats. Because like we looked at their last 2 series in SEC play. Alabama hits the ball great, but down the stretch, they were kind of hit and miss. Like, they beat Tennessee 12-0 in a game 1. Awesome. You lose 2-0 game 2. You lose 4-1 game 3. You sweep South Carolina, but you scored a total of 8 runs in 4 games against the South Carolina team. Now, they picked it up a little bit in the SEC tournament, but even against Belmont, who was probably the second best team in that tournament, in that regional, even though Upstate did beat them, they beat Belmont 3-0. So you're thinking, okay, can you get 5 runs? Like, maybe that's the magic number. Now, the Bats showed up Friday 7-0, but in that 4-1 game Jake mentioned after the rain delay, you completely shut them down. You're like, okay, this is LSU's opportunity. But yeah, the pitching staff was just too good. Even when the bats haven't been coming around for them late in the season, they blanked people. And that's exactly what you saw once again. It's just, they're a buzzsaw.
They're really good, and I hate it.
They're really good.
And they also wore their old logo on their softball uniforms.
Yeah. LSU, they left a bunch of runners stranded, and Alabama had that timely hitting, so they were able to drive in the runners that they had on base. So, just an all-around complete, really good team that LSU ran into.
It's going to be us next year. Now Bama's got to worry about playing further. We got to worry about now the portal, getting that team ready for next year. We'll advantage us.
We'll talk a little bit of baseball later on. That's in some of Jay's comments. He said he ain't watching the College World Series or the playoffs or the regional super. He ain't watching none of that.
Yeah.
He said 1 because it's too hard, and 2 because they got work to do.
Yeah. Did we even play the College World Series on odd years? No, even years. It's 2026 this year.
Even years, what you meant.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Would have been better if I said it right the first time.
It'd have hit a little bit better.
It would have hit it.
I knew what you meant. If that makes you feel better. Probably not.
It's because you know me well.
Yeah, I do. Too well. Hey, Florida lost. We'll get to that later.
I just love the drama that's all going down with that.
Good.
Yeah. I think we got time during a break to kind of get all that together. Let's do that. Let's take a break. We're certified. We've notified everybody that we are Gator haters. It's not a secret.
Yeah. We're adding someone to the crew.
We're adding somebody.
Somebody's joining.
Somebody's in the gang.
And you'll never
They're
guess who it
approved?
is.
And you'll never guess who it is.
You will never guess.
They're approved. They're approved.
Certified.
They got
Gator hater.
They got VIP access.
Yeah.
We're lifting the rope. Come on in. How many you got?
We call
3?
that
Yeah, come
OTB
on.
access.
The nod.
Yes. We're giving them the nod.
Yeah.
Back to the VIP, the VIPs.
Little hat tip.
And can you hat tip a bucket hat? I think you can. We'll find out when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com. FABT.com. That is the website for First American Bank and Trust. When you go to the website, you will see that they have all the bells and whistles of any big national bank. You'll see the online banking login right there when you log on. You'll see personal, business, loans, investments, all right there. So everything that you can do on all these national banks, but you're getting a bank in First American Bank and Trust that has been a banking tradition since 1910 right here in Louisiana. So know you're getting customer service that is like no national bank can give you. You're not just an account number. You are a face. You are a name. Go to FABT.com today to start your account.
That's right. First American Bank and Trust. For more than 100 years, they have helped Louisiana families buy homes, build businesses, and plan for the future. And that's all with local bankers who live right here in your own community. So no phone trees, no out-of-state decisions, just honest banking that's built on trust. So whether it's a first account, refinance, or taking your business to the next level, it's First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show presented by Community Steel.
OTB here on this Tuesday morning. Community Steel bringing you every single Tuesday here on OTB. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website right here in Gonzales, Louisiana. CommunitySteelCo.com. All right, a softball update before we get to the main story coming out of softball this weekend. So as we mentioned, Alabama takes care of LSU in the Tuscaloosa Super Regional out in LA. UCLA takes care of UCF. In Fayetteville, it is Arkansas over Duke. In Lincoln, it's Nebraska over Oklahoma State. In Austin, Texas over Arizona State. In Knoxville, Tennessee over Georgia. And in Norman, it was Mississippi State over Oklahoma. So Oklahoma doesn't make it to the College World Series for the first time. Alondra, I think you said since 2015. Is the tweet that you
for
sent.
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma, right?
I think it was 2017. Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
2015.
2015. I'm thinking of LSU.
So over a decade.
Yes.
Over a decade there for Oklahoma, but Mississippi State gets it done there in Norman.
I was going to say, shout out to Mississippi State because it's their
big one.
first time punching the ticket.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
I think that's what I read. I could have that wrong.
Either way,
but
they beat Oklahoma. So
yeah.
To do that in the postseason.
I mean, for Mississippi State softball to knock Oklahoma, a powerhouse, out of OKC is crazy.
And so that takes us to Gainesville.
Yeah.
Where Texas Tech eliminates the Florida Gators.
Oh, nice.
Get your guns up. But that's, look, obviously we're Gator haters
yeah, it is
here,
their
but
first
that's
time,
not
sorry.
the only reason that we're talking about Texas Tech taking down Florida. Alondra, there was a little bit of drama there in Gainesville, Florida.
I feel like a little bit is an understatement. So we teased who the Gator hater was that we're bringing into the club, and we're like, you'll never guess who it is. Obviously, if you've seen this already, you know who it is. Shout out to White Chocolate, Jason Williams. He is part of the Gator hater club now.
Welcome.
So his daughter, Mia Williams.
White chocolate.
Yeah, his daughter, Mia Williams, played softball for the University of Florida last season, transferred over during the offseason to Texas Tech, and obviously they met up in the regional in Gainesville. So Mia Williams got hit by pitch 5 times.
5 times in 3 games.
In 3 games, got hit by pitch 5 times. I don't know
an accident,
about y'all, but that feels very sketchy to me. Some things were being chirped back and forth between Texas Tech and Florida. Basically, every time that she did not get hit by a ball, she hit a bomb off of them. So during this time, Jason Williams is in the crowd. He has another daughter with him. Taylor's playing a video right now of him talking to Florida fans. I would say talking. He's like yelling at Florida fans after a Mia Williams bomb. And I mean, you're fired up. They're like talking smack the entire time. Your daughter just hits a bomb off of them. She just got hit more than once by the pitcher. So then
he's clearly like in the Florida section as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's like
Everybody's just trying their best to ignore it.
just
Look at the
blue
fans
and
down
orange
here.
all around him. He's doing the Gator chomp.
Yeah, and then he does like no, that ain't it.
Yeah.
After he does the game.
Weird. He's not known for trash talking.
No, not
this
at
is a
all.
little odd.
Bucket hat, just look at the Gator chomp. Bucket hat on his back. So regardless,
so good.
there's some beef, and Texas Tech and Florida chirping at each other. During this time, his other daughter's with him, and Jason Williams gets kicked out the game. During this time, he says that the Florida fans, that's one of the bombs that Mia Williams hit that Taylor's playing right now.
Bombs.
Yeah.
Hit 2 of them.
Yeah. And so he says that the Florida fans were talking smack to his other daughter in the crowd, and that's why he got so fired up. So they let him back in the game, and Texas Tech ends up eliminating Florida. Shout out. And they get the win. And then they're celebrating. Jason Williams is on the field, by the way, celebrating with Texas Tech. And Texas Tech is celebrating on the field. And the Florida fans, you can see Taylor's playing a video. If you're listening on radio, the Florida fans are at the net.
Yeah.
Behind home plate, talking smack to the Texas Tech players that just won.
It's tough after a loss.
Yeah. And so then the Texas Tech players obviously start chirping back. If I was the Texas Tech player, I would have been at the net, in people's faces. Like, oh, sorry, bro. Like, go home.
Yeah.
And
Florida doesn't even come out. Right. They're there because
they
Florida
didn't
doesn't come out to
shake
shake
their
their
hands.
hands.
Yeah.
Right. They're waiting.
Right.
Florida doesn't come out. Typical.
Yeah.
Doesn't come out.
Florida
Doesn't shake their
softball.
hands because after the
Why didn't they
series
shake
is
hands?
over, you shake hands.
Salty. Because
Yeah,
they're
it's
salty.
salty, but all right.
Didn't shake hands.
Was the only beef between them going into this was the daughter?
From what I
Yeah.
know,
It played
yes.
there.
Yeah.
Right, it played there and was there, but that was the only beef. I'm sure they don't match up
Yeah,
very
I
often,
don't
No,
see
right?
Florida
Texas Tech and Florida don't ever
But a lot of ish was talked back and forth throughout the 3 games.
Correct. So I'm guessing, I don't have any a lot of prior context to this, but I'm guessing that maybe Mia and the other girls had something off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The DMs.
yeah, and obviously there's some bad blood there. So I think it's crazy that they were hitting her.
5 times.
How did the
If you hit her
umpire-
twice,
Yeah.
okay.
After the
5
second
times?
time, how did the umpire not say something?
Yeah.
No
Or-
warning or
Yeah.
anything?
Maybe he did.
I don't think
Yeah, but
he
you
did.
say if he did, then you get kicked out. Nobody
Right.
get kicked out. 5 times in 3 games, and then when she wasn't hit, she hits bombs.
Yeah.
That's.
I just saw a
egregious.
clip too of her getting hit one of the times. Now she didn't get plucked in the back like you normally see. She got hit on the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was an inside pitch.
Yeah.
She didn't try to get out of the way. She did get hit in the knee. But it started a big discussion. There was I think an FU thrown out
There
by the
was.
pitcher.
Yeah.
As well.
I did
Then as
see
well,
that.
the Texas Tech volleyed them back across
Yeah.
in fairness. So there was a
There
tennis
was,
match
no,
of
there
FUs.
was definitely between the two of
Like an
them.
old school Pong
and
game.
Kennedy, they had the bases loaded. Florida did, and their $1 million pitcher Kennedy, or
Naja Kennedy.
yeah, she was getting really hyped up too, and she was like talking a lot of smack as well. So it was back and forth between the two of them for sure.
Who'd have thought?
You're a loser.
Yeah, when you don't come
Like,
out like
you
shake
lost.
hands and you hit your former player 5 times, and you're kicking white chocolate out of the game. Come on.
Well, Easy brings up the best point. He's like, stupid Florida, you kicked him out and then let him back in?
Yeah.
What do you think was going to happen after you let him
You
back in?
can't even do that right.
Right. You can't even kick somebody out correctly. They're like, he was chatting. It's
Yeah.
Jason Williams. We're going to kick him out of the game. I'm
It's
sure
actually-
when we let him back in, he'll be gracious. Like,
He was actually, no,
what the
you
hell are
can't
you
kick me out. I'm sitting in the alumni section. Like, you can't kick me out. I'm not even sitting with the parents.
I mean,
Literally.
they did kick him out of school, I think, for
eyes.
things.
Allegedly.
But I like this,
Allegedly.
This show's going to be
We welcome
Team
you
White
into
Chocolate.
Gator Hater.
Yeah, welcome.
And who would have thought that Lubbock and Gainesville was the rivalry we all needed?
Not me.
Who would have thought?
Not
Red
me.
Raiders versus the Gators. We'll take it.
I think we probably called it on the show at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Now we need to get that matchup every year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, home and home?
I do like that.
We get Jason Williams on the show.
No doubt. Come on in here.
Jason
well,
Williams just
this is
doing
radio,
like the Gator
though.
chomp,
True.
and he's like,
This isn't
It's
a
happened
just
before,
like-
Matt.
What?
You said this is radio. So
This
it's happened
this
before.
is radio. I don't know. Like,
what do you mean?
there's
You
a
just gotta give him a
there
warning.
could like based on the
He
video.
doesn't,
So there's
like,
a language
I watched
discrepancy.
his little podcast on Barstool. He doesn't really curse a whole lot.
Yeah, and he
He's
made
got a
video.
lot of old country sayings like "old
Yeah.
buddy,"
Yeah.
that fella down there. Like he's
That fella
he is
down there.
country from West Virginia, so
Okay.
like he sounds a little bit like
Well, it's
like
so
us.
funny. Went to the same high school as Randy Moss, obviously, and the one I liked, he talked about how Randy was district player of the year in basketball. Jason was district player of the year in football.
Yeah.
And then could not have gone more opposite from there.
Huh.
Should go to break.
More OTB when we come back live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Glad to welcome Jason White Chocolate Williams to the Gator Hater Nation.
Water's just fine.
Go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org. Now, we always tell you it's not just in Central, and now it's not just in the greater Baton Rouge area. It's also in Lafayette. That's right. So in Baton Rouge, it's 225-230-8156. In Lafayette, it's 337-202-5263. Now, you can find that contact information top right corner of centralplumbing.org. You also can check out what they can do for you in the remodel game at your home, at your business. They can come in if somebody, obviously installed it and you don't really like the way that it was done. They can come in if it's just an older building and you want a facelift. They can come in from the very beginning. They are always there for you. Go to centralplumbing.org.
Sorry, Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org, the plumbing experts in the greater Baton Rouge area and now also in Lafayette. So if you have a commercial need, residential need, water lines, gas lines, you name it, they are the experts, centralplumbing.org.
First time was a great time. Second time was a blast. Third time I fell in
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show presented by Community Steel.
when you talk. See it in everything you do. Even in your thoughts, you got the right stuff, baby. Love the way you turn me on. You got the right stuff, baby. You're the reason why I sing this song.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Alondra, how are you feeling about the Spurs?
Okay, so we
It was
were
2
just
games
talking
to
about
1.
this.
They tied it up 2-2.
Yeah, we were just talking about this. Honestly, like I know that we got behind, but I feel good about the Spurs. I think that they'll get it done, hopefully. But the flopping in the SGA, like it's just unwatchable, and it makes me so angry. And Taylor's like, they're gonna do it, and I'm like, no, I know they're gonna do it. That's the part that makes me so mad. Like it's just not good basketball to me. Like, you're just out here just flopping. Give them the stat, Tay-Tay, that you just
Plus,
Leslie caught
plus
it.
50 point differential when Wemby's on the court. When he's off the court, they're minus 46. A 100-point swing. They're gonna go after him. They're gonna try to foul him out.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to watch the flopping, don't watch these next 3 games.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to watch the 3 games, but I do think that the Spurs get it done. They will defeat evil. Good will prevail.
Who's the MVP? How can you hate him?
Whatever. Did you see Wemby when he got the MVP right in front of him?
Kind of went off, didn't he?
He don't like Chet either.
What does
Chet don't like him either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
He's not great at defense. They brought him in to be a wing scorer, but he's not scoring.
Yeah.
What does he do?
Real tall. Real skinny.
So is Wemby.
Yeah.
Very skinny.
Yeah,
No, Chet Holmgren's way skinnier than Wemby.
he is. He's like.
Oh,
tiny.
buddy.
Oh.
I got some pictures to show you. All right, we'll be back. Hour number 2, OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. Now, a lot of different things they can help you out with. And it's inside, it's outside, it is inside. So if we're going inside, we're talking drapes and we're talking shutters, right? We're talking about all the different window dressings that they can give you. But also outside, you get that motorized screen, right? If you've been looking at being able to go into the back patio, press a button, and have that screen go down, completely change the feel of your space, K to Z can certainly come in and do that. I mean, blinds, shades, you name it, they do it inside and outside. That's not lip service. They've done it for me. They'll do it for you as well. KTZBlinds.com.
That's right. Go to KTZBlinds.com, KTZ Interior and Outdoor Living. Custom window treatment made simple and absolutely stunning to improve the way your house looks and how it operates with KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. KTZBlinds.com.